Well, it seems like this is becoming my pattern. I'm getting out just about once a week. We did have a lot of storms and a lot of high tides this week, so again, I'm expecting this to have had some activity. So I'm going to try and pull out as much as I can from here today, because I need some finds for the week. And unfortunately, as I just trek down my little hill here, which is always a dangerous hill to trek down, the fact that I just finished a chicken salad sandwich on toast with home fries and french fries and a huge seltzer, I feel like my belly kind of led the way. And with my center of mass being off because of that, I did just fall down my hill. But because of my genetic superior athletic ability, I was able to manage not crashing my head into a pile of broken glass. So, word for the wise. When you're searching for stuff like this, you're not walking in the safest area. So you gotta be careful. You can't hesitate to take caution. And that is my public service announcement. So take heed. I'm really trying to take my time today because I'm not in a rush. So I'm doing different sections where I'm going to do a little bit of digging to see what kind of soil is there. Picking up as many different things as I can. This would have been something interesting, because with that corrosion color, it's probably brass or copper. But it's going to be really, really beat up. So I'll just have fun cleaning that up when I get home. Could be a button or some kind of, maybe a watch part. It's about the size of a coin. Well, I went down a couple inches there with a couple digs. And I think maybe just an old perfume sampler just popped out. Oh, it does have some writing on it, which unfortunately when you clean that always seems to come off. But it's got its cap back on it, so I'll bring that home. I like the tiny bottles. I think I spot a button. I do. As soon as these little buggers move away from it, I'll grab it. That's a button on the board. What else you guys got in there? You're hiding from me. It's like the keepers of the treasure. Good thing you guys don't fly. Yeah, I could be getting into a little bit of an older section here. Got an old extract bottle or medicine bottle. It's probably 1920s cork top. But the only problem is they are so common. There's hundreds and hundreds of these. So I can't keep taking them all. I'm just running out of space. Now this particular one may not even be as old as that last one, because it's a twist off. But this one has some really nice embossing on it. I believe it's a Castoria. I can even smell whatever was in there. And some bait fish over there. I'm jumping. This has a nice color to it. Charles Fletcher embossing. USA Castoria. That one I might keep. So I just literally stopped right here dead in my tracks because I was really questioning what my next move was. I didn't know really where to dig. I don't know what to search for. I'm looking for a tactic. Then I saw something sitting on the ground that just looked like a pull tab. And something that's sitting above it, directly where I stopped. Here's my foot. And there it is. I haven't picked it up yet. And I'm very curious about the one section of this copper piece that's open and the thicker other end. That actually be a ring. And that a button? That is a button. And that a button? Alright, well, you're going to look at it the first time with me. Oh, I see some writing on it. Oh my goodness. And a stone. What is going on here? Alright. Let's clean this off a little bit. What is going on here? Now remember, I walked over this in the beginning of the day. I had no idea I was sitting on top. There is a stone. There is some design work on it. Some patchwork. Look at that. That just changed the day. It's a strange looking color. I'm tempted to say brass, but sometimes gold gets funky here. There is a little mark there, but I don't recognize it. Wow, okay. I'm gonna put that in my special pocket and grab those buttons. And I know this thing's gonna clean up nicely when I get it home. You know, I can't tell you just by turning around how I lost those two buttons, and it took me about 15 minutes to find exactly where they were again, and they're sitting right on top. It just goes to show you how many times you might want to go over the same spot. Or I just can't find stuff. Here's one button, and here is what I think is the other button. But did you see what I just did? Yep, I dropped one to get the other one. And again. I'm having trouble with this. There we go. 2 buttons and a ring in this wash line. So I'm gonna want to spend a minute more looking through here.